The root of everything is within us. To change everything, change yourself first. Many things don't go our way, and we meet people we can't stand. But with a good mindset, trivial matters won't bother you. Buddhism teaches that all phenomena are mind-created. Our perception of the world is influenced by our thoughts. With mindfulness, everything is possible. When the heart is chaotic, when chaos fills the heart, yet peace remains, all is calm. Life's troubles come from inner attachments. Clinging traps us. The wind and moon stay, but feelings change. The observer's mindset alters feelings. With Buddha in your heart, all you see is Buddha. A stable heart feels content anywhere. A worried heart feels pain even in beauty. A thought creates heaven or hell. Your life is shaped by your thoughts. The romance of ancient and modern times is the same, but the mood of the viewers is different. Different feelings felt. If you have Buddha in your heart, your inner self is stable and at ease. You can feel relaxed and content. I am the root of it all. A single thought can create heaven or hell. Your life is entirely shaped by your own thoughts. The Diamond Sutra says, the past mind cannot be obtained, the present mind cannot be obtained, the future mind cannot be obtained. The heart is the root of everything. If you want to be free from endless troubles, you need to cultivate your inner state. A kind-hearted person sees beauty in everything, while a malicious and cunning person sees darkness everywhere. The heart is the root of everything. It is the source of both troubles and happiness. In the Diamond Sutra, there's a saying, the past mind cannot be obtained, the present mind cannot be obtained, the future mind cannot be obtained. Our joys and sorrows are all determined by our own hearts. The heart is the source of everything. It is the root of both troubles and happiness. Look within. If external issues don't trouble you, persistent job changes or heartbreaks might be internal. Problems often start in our hearts. Those who distress you might help you grow. Change yourself and your world changes. Is it always heartbreak because your heart is intolerant? Those who distress or pain you might help or guide you. Change yourself, change your world. Let your heart lead for peace, not follow for trouble. Heart swayed by environment causes suffering. Environment swayed by heart brings freedom. A person's current situation can change with their inner state. The surrounding environment is merely a reflection of the heart. If you want a smooth life, you need to learn to look inward. When the heart follows the environment, it can lead to suffering, but when the environment follows the heart, you can find freedom. There's a Zen story about a woman who jumped into a river and was saved by a Zen master who was on a boat. The master asked her, "What's troubling you at such a young age?" The woman cried out, "I've been married for 2 years and my husband abandoned me. My child has also sadly passed away. What's the point of living in this world anymore?" The Zen master replied, 2 years ago, you were also without a husband and child, living freely and without worries. You've just been sent back by the ship of fate to 2 years ago, and now you are free and carefree again. Hearing this, the woman felt a sudden clarity in her heart and happily got back on shore. A big part of life's joys and sorrows comes from our own mindset. If someone always thinks about happy things, they'll become very happy. If they focus on sad things, they'll become very sad and melancholic. Worries arise from the heart. And to change everything, you must first change yourself. Everything starts from within. When you change, everything changes. As long as you focus on being your best self, everything will get better. If you excel, good things will naturally come to you. A broad heart brings peace. Being at peace in the body is not as good as being at peace in the heart. A spacious house is not as good as a spacious heart. True wealth is the richness of the heart. Many things aren't worth getting too worked up over. A broad heart reduces worries, smooths life, and allows you to live freely. Greater personal capacity. When your heart is broad, life flows smoothly. Greater capacity leads to achievements. A selfless heart makes the world vast. No worries mean blessings. Letting go makes life comfortable. Relaxing opens life like the sky. May your heart be wide. Letting go of the past and embracing the future. Realize life's impermanence. Life is fleeting. Everything is a passerby. We chase dreams, plan for the future as if in control. May your heart be as wide as the seas, letting go of the past and embracing the future, staying calm in your mind and untroubled by emotions, not worrying about what's to come or dwelling on what's gone. One day, you will deeply realize the impermanence of life. Nothing is eternal. Life is just a fleeting journey, and everything is merely a passerby in the realm of existence. We often find ourselves busy, rushing through life, chasing dreams, and planning for the future, as if everything is under our control. However, fate often disrupts our rhythm in unexpected ways, catching us off guard. A sudden illness can take away a loved one's health, and an unexpected event can cause the wealth we've worked so hard to accumulate to vanish in an instant. A careless turn might make you miss the most precious person. Life is like a movie with an unpredictable ending, filled with unexpected twists and surprises, but also accompanied by countless regrets and losses. Looking back at the past, those moments we once thought were eternal have now become fragments in our memories. The promises we made have gradually faded away in the torrent of time. Gradually fading, once glorious achievements may lose their significance at any moment. The impermanence of life makes us understand that nothing is permanent. We cannot always immerse ourselves in the glory or sadness of the past, nor can we overly rely on the beautiful fantasy of the future. Because of tomorrow and the unexpected, we never know which will come first. But it's this very impermanence that makes our lives more precious. Every new day is a gift from the heavens. Every encounter is a rare connection, and every setback is an opportunity for growth. In this unpredictable journey of life, let's learn to cherish the present, appreciate the people around us, and give them more care and companionship. Treasure every opportunity, bravely pursue your dreams, and cherish every moment. Feel the beauty of life with your heart. Don't wait until you've lost something to understand its value, and don't always regret in the face of impermanence. Let's face the ups and downs of life with a peaceful, grateful, and courageous heart, embracing this ever-changing world, and let every moment shine with its brightest colors. Be grateful for life and for all the beings within it. A person with blessings will eventually come to practice. If you don't practice, suffering will accompany you throughout your life. Because the earth is a hellish prison, and each of us is here to suffer. So from the moment we landed, we came to the earth crying, Wu Shijie, there were no humans before, and we all exist in a higher dimensional energy form according to the way of heaven. No one is free from greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt due to a single thought of ignorance leading to all kinds of harmful words and actions that violate the way of heaven. Therefore, the way of heaven grants us physical bodies to trap our souls, using earth to confine our bodies. We come into this world to face punishment. As long as this body exists, you can't escape this space. Our life script, which is our system of punishment, has already been set. This is why all beings suffer. You are trapped on earth as a criminal, enduring the pains of birth, aging, illness, and death, the sorrow of separation from loved ones, the hatred of those you encounter, and the struggles of the five aggregates, all while seeking what you cannot attain. All the pain that comes from it, if you can't awaken amidst this suffering, then the way of heaven will punish you over and over again. This is why I say that those with blessings will definitely come to practice, because practicing means you've found your mission. It's the beginning of looking inward, reflecting on your thoughts and intentions, and examining your life from a higher dimensional perspective. You surrender to the laws of heaven, thus transforming yourself on earth to ultimately complete your journey. Return to your true self. Returning to the way of heaven, we exist in a higher dimensional way throughout our lives. You have to be born twice to be considered complete. The first birth is the birth of the body, and the second is the birth of the soul. The birth of the body is something our parents bring us into this world for. It's not a choice we can make for ourselves. But the birth of the soul is the awakening of cognition, and everyone has the opportunity to do so. All living beings possess the wisdom of the Tathagata, but because of delusions and attachments, we can't attain realization. When our hearts are clouded, we find ourselves in ignorance. Human greed can spread endlessly. Only through rebirth can a soul break free from illusions and see life's true nature. It's the soul that can't live freely. Only through rebirth can a new soul break free from the illusions that bind us and see the true nature of life. At that point, you won't be searching everywhere for love, for validation, or for energy. Because you have become love, you have become energy. And at that moment, you truly start to live. Listen to my advice. Life is just a game, a dream. The fame, fortune, power, and wealth that you tirelessly pursue are all illusions, fleeting and impermanent. When the dream ends, the space and time will feel empty. When the body perishes, nothing will be yours. All you take with you are the deeds you've done in this world. Your soul, trapped by desires, feels dim and regretful. It wants to awaken you, but habits block its cries. It sent me to help you break free. After the struggle, you'll see the light. Your pure soul was suppressed by your desires, and he was once again filled with fear, regret, and despair. He wants to wake you up, but you're weighed down by your habits and can't hear his painful cries. He sent me to wake you up again, hoping you'll quickly emerge from this dream. I know that to wake you up, it requires breaking free from many ingrained habits and attachments, which can be really painful. But after the pain, the clouds will clear, and you'll see the light again. Do you know how you came to Earth? In fact, Earth is just a place to correct mistakes. The 6 realms of sentient beings constantly switch between different identities here, living in a cycle. Most people have long forgotten the real purpose of coming here, and are lost in various desires and unable to extricate themselves. Only a few people can awaken through practice and escape from the cycle of reincarnation and return to their original homeland. This is just a place for people to practice Taoism and cultivate themselves. I hope you can wake up soon and truly realize the purpose of your coming to Earth. Believing in Buddhism is difficult. It requires your ancestors to accumulate good deeds. Only then can someone in the family become a practitioner of Buddhism. When you learn Buddhism and recite scriptures, not only does your family benefit from your light, but everyone around you also gains from it. So I advise everyone to cherish their connection to Buddhism, make great vows, and commit to reciting and worshipping. Break free from the 6 realms and end the cycle of reincarnation. Then you will be the greatest filial child and a true benefactor. Whether at home or in monastic life, you must strive to endure what others cannot and do what others will not. Help others with their burdens, support their successes, reflect on your own faults, and avoid speaking ill of others. Recite Buddha's name continuously. Eliminate distractions. You can either chant softly or recite silently. But aside from reciting the Buddha's name, if any other thoughts or delusions arise, you need to eliminate them right away. Longevity and a sense of shame are essentially the same as a heart of repentance. Even if you practice, you should always feel that your skills are shallow. Don't be self-satisfied or boastful. Focus on your own practice and not on others. See everyone as a bodhisattva, while recognizing yourself as an ordinary person. If you can follow what I've said, your practice will definitely lead to success.
Yo-Yo television series exclusive. In fact, the Earth is a school specifically designed to nurture souls, with the purpose of helping some exceptional souls achieve self-awakening. Ultimately, we aim to upgrade and become a higher-level soul before leaving the Earth. The family we are born into is actually an important part of the awakening curriculum designed by this soul school. His task and purpose are to seal your free will, and then inject you with specific substances and automated response mechanisms. Next, you only have 2 paths to choose from. One path is to go along with the majority, ultimately failing to complete this course. You won't pass the test, and you'll graduate from the School of Earth, having lived your life in a daze. Finally, you can continue to record the next reincarnation and start over. On the other path, you can successfully seize the opportunities for enlightenment. These opportunities are all the adversities and challenges you face in life, as well as the guidance you receive. Then you realize that the right direction is to awaken inwardly, rather than seeking outward. Ultimately, through unwavering and persistent practice, you gradually identify and reflect on your own automated response mechanisms. I became aware of my own subconscious flaws, and eventually succeeded in breaking down one false self after another, completing the awakening of my soul. Which of these 2 paths you will choose depends on your own luck. But if we understand all of the above, we will understand why the Buddha said that we have always lived in images, and all appearances are false. Seeing forms is to see the Tathagata. Confucianism teaches us to cultivate ourselves until we become sages within our hearts. Taoism says to practice non-action. In my view, Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism, whether it's Confucius, the Buddha, Laozi, or true scholars, all provide us with opportunities and guidance uniquely. These individuals, understanding their destiny, enlighten us and offer awakening opportunities for all beings. What about you? And these people, after understanding their destiny, act in accordance with it, becoming the ones who enlighten us, and the opportunities for awakening for all beings. So, you... So, Amitabha. Feeling overwhelmingly sad, deeply sorrowful, and utterly melancholic.
Oh.
You're on fire. So, Amitabha. Amitabha.